Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the van. And if you joined me for my last video, which was, no, not my last video, the video before. So not my last video, but the video before, you'll have known that I put a curtain up between the cab area and the habitation area. And my theory behind that was to keep the heat into the habitation area and keep the condensation from hitting the windscreen in the cab area. Okay, well, if you watched that video, and if you haven't, I suggest you go back a couple of videos and watch that video, and this will make a lot more sense. But I put a curtain up. It was kind of like a thermal blind that you buy for, it's like a travel blind that you'd put up inside a house. So I put some press studs in that, and I put some press studs around the perimeter of the cab area, and I put that up. But it was a little bit short. It was maybe 1 centimetre too short at the bottom, so it kind of defeated the purpose for me. But I did like the idea of the blind. Okay, so I put that curtain up, and it was kind of a prototype. I say curtain, it was more sort of a canvas blind, but because I liked the idea, I've ordered a curtain off Amazon. But I've ordered the size that will now reach the floor and cover the full width of the van. This curtain's just arrived today from Amazon, as you can see, and I'm going to get this curtain open now, put it up against the gap here between the cab and the habitation area, see if it fits. It's not made to measure. It's going to need some adjusting and some manipulation, but because I like the idea, I'm going to put the effort in and do my very best to make a decent job out of this. I'm still going to use press studs because I think it's very handy if you want to take it down and throw it in the washing machine. But what I'm going to do is, the reason why I've got a curtain this time rather than a blind is I want to be able to roll it up and fasten it at the top with a couple of Velcro straps, so I can just pull the Velcro straps and let it drop down on a night time. That's my plan. Most of the time my plans don't really come together, but I'm going to try and make this one work, okay? So let's get this open and see how we get on. You're here for the grand opening. Let's hope it's a grand opening. Right, there we go. That's the bag, that's the curtain. Let's get this bag open then and see if it fits. Oh, oh, well, I like the feel of that curtain. That feels lovely. Oh, it feels warm already. It's kind of a bit silky, but it's a thermal curtain. It's supposed to be for a doorway, like, you know, a doorway in your house. So, let's have a look here. Take the packaging out. Now, I'm going to hold it up just by the rings, just so you can see it. Okay. Ow! I forgot. I forgot there's a height limit in here. I've just whacked my hands off the ceiling. Sorry about that. Ceiling. What am I talking about? Roof. It's a roof in here, isn't it? Right. So, clearly, this curtain is going to be big enough. Okay. In fact, I'll show you my latest trick. Are you ready for this? A little less conversation, a little more action. Disappeared. Right. Okay. The dogs love that. They love it all day long. Okay, so that's the curtain. It's black on that side, and if I turn it around, it's black on that side. Okay, so I don't know if there's well, yeah. Okay, so it's black on both sides, which is what I wanted. This is better. Okay, and it's enormous, this curtain. I'm probably gonna have enough over to do another van, but let's have a look. I'll put the camera so you can see what I'm doing. This is the one I put up earlier. It's kind of a plasticky, and it's got a cold feel to it as well. But like I say, it was the prototype, and that'll be coming down. But just for those of you who watched that video, when I did put this curtain or blind up, I was going to put the heating on in the night time and test it to see if it cut down the condensation. Excuse me. But I never got to do that because there's a fuse in the fuse box underneath the seat I'm sitting on in the dining area of a CV40, and it's like in the middle of the fuse box, and it's for the heating and whatever it is, and that tripped out in the night time. So when I came out in the morning, it was exactly the same. It was freezing cold in here. The heating hadn't been done because I don't know how long it had been tripped out for. But what I will say is it probably wouldn't have been a very good test anyway, because I think you need to be breathing, and other people have said, you know, you need to be breathing. That's what's producing the condensation. I'm going to have to test it out when I'm in here on the night time. So there's a wild camp coming up very soon, so I can test this curtain out. But I think it's going to work well, and it definitely works for keeping the heat in. Other people have told me, you know, they've had the same idea, and they've put a curtain up, and they probably did a better job than I did, but they've said that it does keep the heat in the habitation area, so that's great. I'll get this curtain down. Well, I'll leave that curtain up, because then people don't know I'm in the back here. Let's have a look. Get this curtain over there. Oh, I like the look of this. I like the look of this. That's going to work lovely, that. I'm very happy with that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I like that. Yep, that curtain's going to work out well, but I think I'm going to take my time with it. I'm no expert at this. Like I say, if you've seen any of my DIY jobs before, you'll know that I'm learning as I go, okay? I'm not just travelling from scratch, I'm doing everything from scratch. I ordered some press studs off Amazon, and when they arrived, I sent them back because I thought, well, I don't need them now. I've got enough press studs. By the way, what's going on with my hair? I got out of the shower and I just towel dried my hair, and then I've come out into the van. It's dry, but bloody hell, I look like Don King. I don't know what's going on there. I think I need a haircut. Now, what I'm wondering now, because I haven't got enough press studs, is I'm wondering if I can use this little press stud here, and I'm keeping tight all of it so I don't drop it, because they go all over the place, these things. I'm wondering if I can push this on from the other side of the curtain without putting a hole in the curtain, just to test it, because I want to see what it'll look like. So I'm going to have a go at that. I've only got a couple of press studs, so I can't really test it out fully, but bugger, dropped it. Right, I'm going to order some black press studs. If I order them now, I might have them by tomorrow. Okay, right, the curtain is really nice. It's a really nice material. I'm telling you about the curtain now because I can't do the press studs. Sorry about that. Right, oh, this curtain's lovely. But I've got no press studs, so I can't put it up. But as you can see, that's the idea. That's a much nicer curtain, that. Really nice blackout curtain. So this here. I'll tell you what, let's put that to the test. Where's my phone? See if this, right. Okay, is my torch on? Yeah, my torch is on. Right, see that? Torch is on. There's a blackout curtain. Can you see the torch through it? Oh, you can barely see it. You can see a little bit, but that is a very bright torch. That's an LED torch on the iPhone that's right up against the cloth as well. So there's no way light's going to come through there. I probably wouldn't even need to double it over, to be honest with you. But anybody who's interested, this is a 30-degree wash. Just goes straight in the wash. I'm not sponsored by Persil or whoever it is washing powder you get. I'll put a link in the description when I eventually send this video out. I mean, there's got to be a lot of different ways to do this. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do it. I'll be back in a minute. Just talk amongst yourselves. Right, I'm back. I've brought this just in case. You never know. Saves me going back in, but I've brought this. It's a little plastic sort of scraper, but I think I can use it to tuck the curtain in at this side. I don't know whether you can see that side, can you? Let's have a look at my glasses. Yeah, so to tuck this in at this side and get it further in. I love it when a plan comes together. This one's not coming together at the moment though. Why is that? Oh, I'm standing on it. I'm trying to pull it along, I'm stood on it. I was wondering why it wasn't moving. This is how the professionals do it, I'm sure. I'm going to turn it upside down and try again. Oh, that's looking good, that. That is looking good. Could have tried it now, and I know that curtain works. Honestly, I'm very happy with that curtain. It's a lovely material, that. It's a really nice soft finish. And that'll definitely keep the light out, no doubt about it. And it'll definitely keep the warm in. I might, you know something, I might not even cut it down. Okay, so there you go, that's what it'll look like. The blackout curtain, it'll go down that side, all the way down to the floor, over there. See the ring top, it's a ring bottom now, this curtain. Might go on Dragon's Den with that idea, ring bottom curtains. So there you go, that's the blackout curtain in, and I think you'll find, I'll shut this side door, look. Shut that side door, and what I'm going to do is I've got the blinds shut, I'll shut the skylight, There you go. That's the skylight shut. You might get a little bit of light leaking through at the sides here and at the top here because it's not press studded on because I haven't got enough press studs. But just to show you what it's like in here when I turn the lights off, let's have a look. Turn that off, turn that off. Now that's pretty dark. There's a light coming in from somewhere. Oh, it's behind me. All right, give us a second. Oh, curtain, remote's behind the curtain. Right, hang on, there's another remote up this end. There. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Well, as you can see, the only light that's coming through there is that's the skylight. Bit of light there at the skylight. And I don't know whether you can see that a bit of light comes through the side windows there. It's where the string goes through the blinds. But there's nothing coming through that blackout curtain. Nothing at all. That is absolutely superb. You've got the idea. That's the new curtain. It's going to go up when the new press studs arrive. So for now, I'm just going to put that to one side. But that is a really nice quality curtain, really nice feel to it. Don't know why I'm doing that. It's not between my fingers at the minute. But this was the prototype, and although this is it makes this feel very nasty. I mean, we're talking about this feels like it's from M&S, and this feels like it's from the pound shop. Okay, and it's not, because in actual fact this was dearer than the curtain, I think. Well, there wasn't much in it anyway. Okay, I'm going to go in now and order those black press studs, and then as soon as they arrive, we're going to get this curtain sorted once and for all. And I think it's going to look really good, and I think it's going to work really well. And I'm so pleased with the quality of that curtain. I'll put a link in the description of this video if you want to go and check it out for yourself. Join me next time when I've got the press studs and we'll get this curtain up, hopefully. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.